Okay guys, welcome to another playthrough section thing of this Stanley parable. So this will be part 2, and let's go.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Wait, what? That's different to what he normally says. I'm so confused.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left, that's right. I went to the left door. And then I continued walking. Without stopping.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Not even caring.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Executive bathroom. I could do that. I can go into the executive bathroom. I can't, actually.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
What was it?
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh, fuck, I screwed up. 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Oh.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Let's go. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Alright. And this should be interesting. I have no idea what comes next. Let's just have a look-see.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Exactly.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Maybe I should just follow the voice on this one.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Fuck it. I'm gonna regret this.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with televisions.
Haha! I've been here before.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
That one's a
Did he have
pirate
the strength
monitor.
to find out.
Yes, I do.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true
Pirate.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I don't even remember what
This
my number
mind
was.
control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had
Ow.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Possibly.
No. He refused to believe it.
Exactly.
He couldn't accept it.
And a
his
pirate.
own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yeah, probably.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How do I do that? Voice, tell me how do I do that? I'm gonna head up here. What's this thing? There's buttons. Dismantle it. I'm just a dude who pushes buttons for a job. That doesn't seem to do anything. There's more of them just here. Maybe they all got numbers on them. I don't know. I don't know what any of this means. Two. Flip is the third. Oh, there's three. I want to see what this does. Oh wait, that's 5. Wait, there's 5 of them? Oh. 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Here we go. Four. And one more. Makes 5. If only I could sprint. Alright, here we go. Let's see what it does. Didn't do shit. I have to delete system 32. It's the only way.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I could. Nah, fuck it.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yep.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. What? You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
That's not what I was trying to do.
You don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
What?
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
Oh, God.
Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
Ah!
Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me.
A door.
Where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Okay, here we go. Come on.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
No, don't let me die!
What? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh my god.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you said
I have no flipping idea what I'm supposed to do.
turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Oh god.
Stanley,
What the fuck?
you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's
I don't know what I'm doing!
You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Oh my god.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big...
What?
Nothing. No ending here. Just you being...
Are you sitting? No!
Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment
Oh god.
until the
Might as well
moment
just
I
watch
say,
it.
Happily ever up.
Fuck! Well... Don't do that one! Because I have no idea how to get out of that. That's, that's different. Oh my god.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Oh god, he's fucking with me so badly.
When Stanley
going in the
came to
right
set of
door.
two open, this was not the correct way to
I
the
don't
meeting room,
give a
and
fuck.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I did not.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'd like to take a moment to look at this. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. But you'll be dead.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that
jumped off
investing
into
your
there
trust
before,
in
but I'm
someone
gonna
else
go
can be
this way.
difficult. But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
You're just
There's
jealous.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
I can make that jump.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Who's that?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Wait, what?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Wait, what?
She's been waiting.
Who? What? What does that say? Warning. Design may contain no information. This sign may contain no information. Oh, that's great. Okay. Let's... Oh, whoa!
That's her, Stanley. You
What?
need to be the one to do this.
What?
To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What the fuck? What have I done? What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
What?
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go.
Oh my god,
All
what?
right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Wha- Oh!
Gotcha! Oh, come on.
God.
Did you actually think you had a loving wife? They
Yes.
want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
You are creepy as f-
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Wait, what? Press M on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature
That thing's gonna kill me.
existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
It's changing into my
Now
office.
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands.
You get away from me.
It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined
Wait,
that
what?
one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press H. Please press H to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press 5 to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
Wait, what?
Down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Press Y to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press E to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer.
What
How
the
could there
fuck?
possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
He told me not to push the button, but I am my own person!
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that
Oh,
every
fuck,
second
what have I
he
done?
remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Wait, what?
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
I'm not gonna push any more
And I
buttons. What the fuck? Oh my... Damn, this game is amazing! Okay, well that's where we're going to end part 2 of the Stanley parable. So that was interesting. I found out I had a mannequin wife. So I'll be doing this again, so stay tuned for that, guys. And I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.